Talladega at home against the Texas Longhorns. Deep kick, presumably helped by the wind, of course. Spitty Rock Jr. will take a knee. And out comes his Talladega offense. That really just, at the end of the day, against Tennessee, just dismantled their entire team. And Tennessee did not have a very good offense. We'll see what Texas has here today. Red unis on for the first time in the SEC. For once, the conference patch doesn't look like total ass. Pat up the middle. That'll be a gain of about 4 yards. And even against Tennessee, our running game didn't have the games that they were used to. So we'll see if that's going to be the case, just all SEC play long or what. Pat didn't get much, 78. That's chop block. Player who we've really had a rough time with. We're going to send Evo just on a go. Probably hope to find Gordon Gay underneath, but if the safety vacates, which he does not, we're just going to dump that off to Gordon Gay, and a big play for a first down out past the 40. Didn't get what we were looking for, so we take the dump off. First down, Talladega. And, oh, wow, we spun right into him, and the ball is on the ground. That looked live like a fumble.
And it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum.
We spun right into a tackle, and then I don't know if we took a secondary hit. Oh, we're down. No, we're going to keep possession of the ball. Apparently not without a challenge. So we are going to go into the replay first. It certainly looked like he still had the ball. Although maybe it was just sitting on his chest. I don't know. I mean, the back end's down right there. To me, that comes out when he hits the ground. So we will throw the challenge flag on this.
Look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
To me, it's clear. And the offense is back out on the field, so a good call. Second down and 7. Talladega retains possession. And that's huge because that's very unlike Pat. He does not fumble very often. Safety coming in. Once again, that's been the second time we've really tried to break it out. And it just hasn't, we haven't executed it well enough either time. 3rd and 5. Pressure is coming. We'll just dump that off. It's a low throw to Evo, but he does have the catch for the first. Pass and throw on the run have never really been the strengths at the quarterback position here for Talladega. So he's looking for 65 to get that block, and eventually he did. Best run here in the early going for Pat. And I just accidentally called an RPO, so we're going to have to switch out of that play. 1st and 10 from the 29. Slant route, that is caught by Evo. Tight coverage, and it works. Had the inside positioning. Fairly certain it wasn't going to get intercepted, so. And now Pat going to try and follow the block of bare minimum. First down, Talladega from the 11-yard line. Don't you worry, I catch shit. Apparently so. Ash just going to scramble right up the middle. Touchdown, Talladega. I think I got to stop trying to scramble to the right on those plays. Last multiple times I've done it, there has been players over there, whereas in the Sun Belt, that didn't really happen very often. But that time, saw it, scrambled up the middle instead, and there was nobody up the middle.
Ready to try the point after.
Caleb's PAT good, and a drive that nearly got derailed on a called fumble on the field. Ends in 7 points. So Hunt will kick it deep. We are definitely kicking into the wind here. Swinging it out wide. It's great ankle tackle there. Didn't see the number of who that was. Well, this stadium, ever since we moved to the SEC, has just been rocking. And on the run, Ben Dover says no. Well, I mean, come on. Their running back's last name is Lemons. What the hell do you want me to do about it?
Being physical, getting
not my fault.
And limiting his carries.
2nd and 9. Play action, and Mike is all over it. I think the defensive line's here to play today. 3rd down and 15 after a loss of 6. And I mean, both guys have just won their battles easily. To throw on 3rd down. Scrambling. Down he goes. Back to the 5-yard line. Sacks on back-to-back plays. And this defensive line just owned that 3-and-out. You know, I'm surprised I haven't broke out that Brandstatter call yet. My voice and his voice just don't really match. I wouldn't be able to do it the same.
The Longhorns will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for
punting from their own end zone is Texas. Oh, God, it's a dandy. But Rock with space to return. It'll be good starting field position for Talladega, and I really thought Rock was going to have the speed to get the edge there. It just didn't wind up being the case. 5-man front. Rough formation to run against. However, the power back Hugh is into the game. And he's just got nowhere to go. Had to try and bounce it to the outside and was looking to hit that secondary hole that had opened up and just couldn't do it. Back to the line of scrimmage, though, in a much more favorable formation to run against here on this play as Hugh tries to power forward. Didn't really do it as well as I was hoping. And this play here, I'm really going to hope that Gordon Gay is able to get free quickly. He does. I was a little worried about Gay having to come across the formation there. There was, I think, a corner that was just sitting in the spot I didn't like. 1st down, Talladega to the 35-yard line. Pat with a couple blocks. Oh, there's the spin inside the 20. Finally got one off. That's a big run. I like the look of Evo here, but we'll see if that corner backs off. No, but the safety comes over and he picked it off.
And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the
ball. Oh man, what a play on the ball.
You can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback and you try to read his eyes. And
Jesus. Texas out to the 20 and they run it. They have 2 carries for 1 yard.
Maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing.
Avery Pace, the linebacker, makes the play. This offensive line got manhandled on the last Texas possession. It appears the same could happen here. So they're going to swing it out wide. No, he did not stay in bounds. Oh, my goodness, what a mistake. 3rd and 9. He had easily 3rd and probably 3, if not a 1st down. Dover got free. This is short of the sticks, and Texas is going to punt again. Quarterback is 2 of 2 for 7 yards, but
this will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, yeah. Another booming punt. Rock back to return it. Ooh, how about that? Got us maybe an extra 5 yards. Just got dipsy-doodled, if you will. So 1st and 10 from the 25. We're going to dump that off to Pat. Oh, he slipped a tackle. He slipped another one, and a 1st down for Talladega. It's good stuff. Maybe catch Texas a little bit off guard, trying to pass the ball a little bit more. And here's Ash with some space. Gordon Gay never really blocked, but at the end of the day, it didn't matter. We got converged on just past midfield to the 47-yard line.
He does a good job of feeling the rush.
2.5 to go here. There. Oh no, you still can't power through. Credit to the Texas defense, I think, so far. They're really taking away a lot of what makes our offense good, but yet we're still having success. Sauce Castillo out wide. Oh my God, Pat blocked. Pat blocked on a touch pass. 3rd and 1. Well, of course we will reward that with a carry with a yard to go. And he will pick up the first down. I know. I'm as surprised as you are. Be the final play here of quarter number 1. We're just going to take that catch in, take a short gain. Didn't like anything I was seeing. And we will head to quarter number 2. This is now 3 pretty good drives for Talladega. Just the interception in the end zone on the last one derailed it. But we will take 7-0 after 1. 2nd and 7 begins quarter number 2. Talladega sitting at the Texas 30. And some pressure coming. Hugh slipped 1 tackle, picks up 3 yards. Okay. I'm not so sure about Pat's route here. He got it. Oh, and broke a tackle. Not clobbered right where he stood, but yet again, it works out. Talladega into the red zone for the 3rd time. Looking to pay it off this time around. Zone coverage for Texas. Hugh is out wide. Sauce will cut it up, and he's inches shy of a first down to the 9-yard line. So we're just going to try and get a fresh set of downs, move the sticks. Hugh up the middle. Don't do that. Just follow the blocks of the offensive line. Just let them carry us. Wear down this defense just a little bit while we have the opportunity to. Hugh, Hall, tried to power again. And Hugh, we made it through a first quarter, and Hugh did not truck anybody into tomorrow. That's a big surprise. Lucas the motion man, 1.5 yards to go. And Hugh will walk in.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Talladega. Second rushing touchdown of the game. But first and goal from the 5-yard line. That's all we're ever really going to try and do, especially when Hugh's going to be in the game. Just that good old run through a motherfucker's face strategy. Didn't have to, but we were prepared to.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Caleb's kick, good. 14-0. 12-play drive that took 6.5 minutes. When I'm playing winning football in this game, that's what we're doing. We are controlling the ball and just controlling time of possession and scoring points doing it too. With 25 for Texas. The motion at tight end. And on the run. Ooh, that was a good move. And they actually busted free. Up near the 50, out of bounds at the 48. And Texas, for once in the running game, found a hole. They made the most of that.
Man, that is so tough. When you play defense, you get your eyes on your keys.
This should be a good offense that we're facing here today. That was a big-time tackle by Hawk Tua, but he did push him forward for another yard or so. 2nd and 6 is Texas deploying the hurry-up offense. And now they swing a pass out wide. They stay in bounds this time. That's a Longhorns first down to the 38-yard line.
The Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
And just these little kind of screen passes, I don't think they're RPOs. I mean, these could be devastating. Somebody just got clothesline. No gain for Lemons that time, and Texas going to slow it back down, or maybe they won't.
But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something.
2nd and 10 from the 38. And they will run it with the quarterback. Hawk, or no, that's not Hawk Tua. That was Pace that time. Just a 1-yard gain. Right place, right time for Pace. 3rd and 9.
Back to pass, it's Owens.
Owens, deep drop, diving catch, and he made it.
Like a superhero to make the grab. Finally, this offense.
Well, Texas has found an offense.
And get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
From the 26. A lot of motion, play action, and they got the pass off. Nobody in the flat.
They make the stop right there. Good
Texas into the red zone for the first time today. And I really don't even know if blitzing is going to do much to try and save us here. 2nd down and 3. Thrown. Oh, I don't even know how he saw that. 1st down, Longhorns. They're going to slow this down. I'm going to try and blitz. I really don't know how well it's going to go for us here.
Wide receiver shows motion.
Handoff. Out wide. Nowhere to go. Tried to juke it back. That's a great play to blow up that right side edge. Defensive line a little bit gassed. We got a lot of 2nd stringers in right now. But even our 2nd string, pretty damn good. Down he goes. Those 2nd stringers met him, including Warren Sapp Jr. 3rd and 14. And now Mike's back in the game.
And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more
looking,
physical,
throwing. They got him, man. It's a 1st and goal for Texas. And for once, this defensive line has let us down. Long drive here for Texas. Handoff, cutting it back. They got a yard to the 3. I would not be surprised to see a pass here. And they're certainly set up for it on 2nd and goal. And here we go. To throw. Hit hard, but it's a touchdown for Texas. That drive, you felt it coming from the very start. And Longhorns offense has found a bit of a groove. That's a time-consuming drive to get themselves back in this game. Really in this game for the first time. A lot of chances to get them off the field, including some 3rd and longs, and we didn't do it. And their quarterback, by the way, is 9 of 9. 7-point game. Wasn't as time-consuming as I thought. Remember, they were hurry up for the majority of it, but 13 plays.
And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching.
So this now becomes a big drive for Talladega.
He'll start the return inside
on the return. Maybe not a great decision. Had the wind, though. Texas kicking into the wind there on that. 1st down. It's Hugh. Had to cut it back. A 65, who has done a pretty good job at getting out the block linebackers instead of just sitting on that double team most of the year, has not done that today.
He's looking to throw.
Gonna go sideline. Gordon Gay caught it and fought through a head up near midfield. A little bit underthrown, but that works out. Oh, we'll try. Blitz coming. Hugh. A little bit too slow. Acceleration not too great. And we did cut a couple times, albeit unintentionally.
Stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now,
2nd and 5. Gay again. I think we just got to get down, and he couldn't hang on.
Dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down.
Ooh.
You might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
I'm not loving the look to try and dump this ball off to Evo. There is some pressure coming, and they got a guy all over Evo. Didn't matter. 4th and 5. And now we're just going to try and pin the Longhorns deep, which is going to be difficult. I mean, there's some wind at our back. That's not a good punt. It's inside the 20, but not by much.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field.
I think I did that entirely wrong.
Take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
5 minutes to go before halftime. That's just dumped off. 10 of 10 to start the game is Owens. Only for 66 yards, but he's 10 of 10.
Their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And Texas has used a lot of motion. They've done a lot of this, and there's another first down to the 37-yard line. That's the 5th catch for Freddie Dubose.
No question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked.
First down, Longhorns. More motion, and they did it again. Won't be as successful this time. Only a 3-yard gain. These swing passes have really just been killing us. Now we got Mike lined up over the center. Love this matchup. And Mike trying to fight free. He didn't, but Ben did. 3rd Talladega sack in the first since the opening drive of the game, I want to say. 3rd and 13. I don't know if we need to go cover 4, but I'm going to give it a try and just hope that somebody can get free here on the defensive line. Mike is over the center again, even though he's a bit gassed from the last time. He got double teamed, thrown deep, caught. First down. You would really like your secondary to do a better job there on that.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football.
2.5 to play before halftime. And Texas has renewed life. Play action. Owens looking to fire. Oh, he dropped it. I was going to say, that was going to be a tackle for loss there. I knew we had a guy over there, and I was just hoping he was in the right spot.
A lot of times, that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice
it's
job.
Generally a high percentage play for us here.
Wide receiver coming across in motion.
Watch out for that swing yet again. Oh, it's an option run for the quarterback, but the ball is on the ground. And it's picked up by Bendover.
One of my coaches always used to say, don't turn a bad play.
Oh, man, did he just get spun in the air. Unbelievable hit. Live, I didn't think there was any doubt. Sertan comes up with the recovery. It will not get reviewed.
One more play until the 2-minute warning.
We're going to run the ball, see what we get here on first down, and not much.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
The 2-minute timeout has been reached. I love how the commentary still hasn't even adjusted off the 2-minute warning.
He's looking to throw.
Ash on the run. Up the middle. That is a big chunk of yardage up to the 38-yard line. Oh, I don't really love this play, but we'll see what we can get. Ash on the run again. We'll cross the 50 and slide down again. And not a lot of time off the clock. They got single safety, Ivy and Gay. Could be gone. We're going to go down the sideline. Gordon Gay looks like he's burned his man, but the ball is not there.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that.
There was no safety help there. Second down. Over the middle. That'll be caught. Evo going to cut that up the middle to the 30-yard line. That's another Talladega first down. I don't think we need to call our timeouts just yet. Look to get a little more here.
He's looking to throw it.
Ah, we're in trouble. That's a covered sack right there. Timeout number 1, and instead of a little bit more, we got a little bit less.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end.
Second down and 16. If we come away with points here, you got to be happy. I think. Lucas over there. He's got it. Touchdown, Talladega. What a route.
For a touchdown. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores.
I didn't want to look over there, but I did. he was running. You just kind of tell. You just kind of could tell what was going on there.
This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going.
Roten there, no chance. Touchdown is some points. Some time left, and of course, all 3 timeouts for Texas. Might be so little time left, they might do the classic EA thing of kind of try and run the ball. As I think Mike Hunt just about put this ball through the uprights. Damn close. We're just going to try and play some coverage till we know what they're doing. They're back to throw. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, boy. That's a big play on the first play of the drive. However, a lot of time being taken off the clock as he just got ping-ponged around by our defense.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way
That
to
could
get
be
more
huge.
points on the board before the half. They'll throw it
To
on
throw, big hit.
This will be
It's
incomplete.
no incomplete.
There forces second down.
That was massive. Our defense is trying to keep him up.
Last time, let's see if they throw it again.
26 seconds, 2 timeouts. Back to throw. It's a short completion. And the tight end going to get hit down. Timeout taken by the Longhorns. They still got a ways to go to get in field goal range here. And I think they're going to know that. They're still not going to be in field goal range. We couldn't keep him in bounds. I would expect Texas to be looking for a big gainer here on this play.
Great job by the running back.
Field goal range, you need at least another 10 yards to consider it, and Ben Dover will say no. Massive sack. Texas is out of timeouts. 2nd and 17. And 1 tackle in bounds could end this. Oh, we just missed that sack. He'll throw it away. And Texas will get a Hail Mary attempt. You would presume out of this, even though that's not what they're lining up for. Sadly, I've called just about all the cover 4 plays I can here on the drive, so cover 6, I guess, is going to have to do. 7 seconds. We'll see what they want to do. Thrown to the sideline, and now they'll go Hail Mary. You would think, and they do. We'll just go 3-man. I like this play actually a lot better than prevent. 4th and 17. Deep drop. He's going to have time and the arm to get it there, and it is incomplete. That's halftime. Talladega up by 14 as we start the second half. Taken at about the 5. Brought back. Ooh, we missed that ankle tackle this time. So a decent return there for Texas. We'll see if this defense can get back in the rhythm that they were in the first quarter. And on the run, that's not going to go anywhere. Gain a yard, but that's how they started this game, with runs that just didn't do anything.
I think they got to do a better job.
2nd and 9.
I want to change their coverages as well because they're probably
They got that motion man again. Would not be surprised. And they got it, and they picked up a first down on the play. Tried to get free over there, just couldn't do it. And I mean, there's just not much we can do. We've been calling a lot of zone coverage against this team. Quarterback option. He's going to go down. Does Dega offer online degrees? It's a good question. I think you just need to watch every, you need to watch Talladega Nights and Days of Thunder, and then watch every Dale Earnhardt and Dale Earnhardt Jr. win at Talladega ever. And I think we'll offer a degree for that. Ben Dover just missed a sack on that last play, but instead it is a Texas first down to the 46-yard line. Play action yet again. They'll swing it out there. That'll be a tackle for a loss as Rock got over there. I'm going to try and put some faith here in my defense and call some man, even though I'm not sure it's going to work out all that well. We should have had a guy over there. We still do. It wasn't the one manned up on him. We called man coverage, and the guy that was manned up against him sat at the line of scrimmage. What was his plan? 3rd and 11. Looking to fire short of the sticks. I don't know what the fuck any of that was, but it's 4th down. The doctorate of Earnhardt. That's a degree I'd like to earn. Kern punts it away. Oh my God. So a lot just happened. We just about roughed the kicker. And that punt went out of bounds at the 30.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the
Here's
ball,
Hugh.
he delivered the goods.
Now a little bit of a truck, but then Hugh got popped himself.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass.
Second down and 4. Very solid first down run. And Gordon Gay has no help over the top over on his route. Oh, there's help over there. We're going to throw it to a spot. Evo's got it. To the 41-yard line. Had a corner over there. Kind of looked like man coverage, but very deceptive. Wound up not being the case, and here's Hugh on the run again. Oh, we got suction cupped in there, but still picked up the first down. We're getting shorted a little bit again. Once again, hopefully it doesn't last very long. Oh, I pump faked instead of threw the ball. That's a 12-yard sack. Oh, that was not good. That was not good at all. Now we're going to see if this line can protect on play action. There's some blitz pressure coming, but Lucas has it down the sideline, and it's 1st and goal. Haven't broken out the glitch play yet today. Pretty good time to do it. You know what? I called this play by accident. Let's do it.
Through the air, I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive.
You think you know why I don't really call those swing passes very often? I don't know how they're working for Texas, because they're never going to work for us. 2nd and 12. Running a touch pass to the short side. That is not going to work. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 10. I mean, points of any kind here is a good thing. We do have to remind ourselves. That'll be caught. Evo fights his way to the 2. And I think a decision... I think we got to consider this.
This is a really big play for both teams.
Ooh, I don't know if I like it. Wait, is this a Hugh run or is this a Pat run? I don't know. Let's find out. It's the Pat, and they're all over it. I wish I would have seen that comment there beforehand as Talladega turns it over on downs. Long field to goal for Texas. But that's a play that, especially if Texas scores on this drive, you live to regret. No, oh my God!
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get.
He just ducked. He just ducked. I have no idea. I thought he ducked him. He didn't. It's like he took off to scramble at the same time, and then some weird shit happened. He's even scrambling into the same direction that we're going. Like, his shoulder hits the ball. Somehow that play didn't result in anything. I have no clue. Bad angle, I guess. I didn't get a defensive play call, by the way, here on this, so that's never a great sign. 2nd and 10. Watch out, Lemons. Got 8. 7 carries, 35 yards for Terrence Lemons today. This play is set up really well right now, especially if they run it off the right side. And they did. Hagan's in on the stop. And now a punt for Texas from their own goal line. That was an eventful drive. The punt is right at Rock. Good starting field position is assured here for Rock. He's down the sideline, inside the 35 and down to the 31. Well, going for it on 4th down there wasn't really trying to play the field position game, but it's what it turned into. Throwing. Oh, I love that levels play. Sauce Castillo, 1st down to the 12. That's a route on that play, though, that I don't go to very often. Well, I would love to just toss this up to Sauce. I don't know about it. Nope. Ash on the run, straight up the middle. Got hit hard, but it is a 1st down. Oof. Do not want your quarterback taking a hit like that. But it was so damn close. I thought I had to spin. Somebody got a block in there on the play. The fullback did.
And you gotta get locked in.
I think we might have been okay.
They'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished.
2nd and goal now from the 4. Hugh, touchdown. His 2nd of the night.
No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Big play. Big score.
To run the football.
Tail end of the 3rd here. As long as if we go into the 3rd quarter with this lead, we're feeling really good about ourselves. Yeah. That's the crazy thing that outside of, we haven't really thought about milking clock yet.
And with the extra point, they
generally in Talladega games, we've had to. They've been blowouts, most of them. But then again, you look back to the first 3 seasons, it was because of the competition. Tennessee, I just don't think was really deserving of their rank. I mean, Texas, I would say, has played us tougher than Tennessee did. Handoff. Oh, I don't know how. Somebody, I think that was... Who was that? That was Ed Reed Jr. there, who was there to make a play and then just got pancaked. 2nd down and 2. As Texas is oddly enough running the football up. Lemons. You know who hasn't made an impact play today? The Turbo Yoda.
And the Longhorns will hustle to the line.
1st down, Texas. I mean, they were undefeated.
Coming out on 1st down with the
that's some great pocket awareness yet again. He's going to take off. Tried to switch to Levante Jacobs there earlier on the play, but just wasn't able to get it. I mean, trying to switch players when a quarterback is on the run is just a doom strat, as there's Jacobs again.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 8.
3rd and 5, trust this defense. And a fresh bend over off the right side. 3rd and 5. Dover got free yet again. That is caught! Oh my God! His pocket awareness is outstanding, and these receivers don't drop passes. Not very many. It's a run for the quarterback. He's trying to break a tackle. Surtain has to pound him down. I don't know why they keep running that option, though, either. Like, it hasn't really, it's not a big play for them, but that's the 3rd time they've run it. Owens looking to fire. Finds a man in the flat, but that's not a 1st down. Our flats are just always exposed. You can call whatever play you want. Your flats are doomed.
That was an awesome job. First off,
3rd down and 1.
once the tight end
And on the run, up the middle to the 11. And that will likely take us to the 4th quarter, and it does. Talladega by 21. 4th quarter to begin. Talladega leads big, but Texas just been trying to come back all day long. Lemons to the 2. That missed tackle didn't hurt us that badly. Obviously not what you want, but here's 2nd down and 2. And a run. Mike finally makes an impact play again. 3rd and goal.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
They're going to throw it, aren't they? They do. They got a man. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Touchdown, Texas.
King of the Road's a good one. I've used that in intros when we start with Talladega. I have used that.
You see the tight ends really come into play in this area of the field. The big body guys that you can fake a little run action, throw them the football for the touchdown.
Gone pretty deep into the Talladega Nights soundtrack when it comes to this.
Lining up to add another.
PAT to cut it to a 14-point game, and of course, they do. A couple of long touchdown drives for Texas. Really got to love our chances, though. If we just have one long scoring drive in this quarter. For the first time today, we'll take the field position at the 25-yard line. We'll see if the running game can have any more success here, as 65 has just gotten into that habit yet again of holding on to the double team a little bit longer than we would like. Here's Hugh. That's a great block from bare minimum. Up to the 44. That's a huge play. 14 carries, 66 yards. And now here we go. A little bit of hesitation there, and a quarterback's going to have to take a hit. No chance to slide there on that. There was some funny business going on with one of the routes, so mainly the route I was trying to throw to.
Force it, tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Looked like they got stuck on a defender. Well, Pat doesn't block for these plays. Let's see if he can bust one. To the outside, he's got space. Oh, yeah. He fooled one guy, but not 19, who was trailing behind. Goes down as a catch for Pat on the touch pass. 25 yards receiving on the day. And here comes Hugh, just nowhere to go.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
This offensive line better figure out a plan.
Down in 9. Playing off on the outside. Not really sure if I love this call, but we'll see what happens. Just get down. Oh, that's the 2nd time here today that I've just tried to dump it off, knew there was a guy in close proximity, and just go for the possession catch, and that's the 2nd time that hasn't happened. And it's resulted in a drop instead. And now this play could really get blown up. I am very worried about this play call. We're going to get it out to Hugh. Had to throw that way quicker than I wanted to, but the screen pass gets Talladega to the red zone.
What a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
That's big.
Down to the 20.
Probably shouldn't be throwing the ball, but here we go. Lucas open on the play, out wide, looking for touchdown number 2 on the day. Down at the 3. 3 straight runs, and if we don't get it, we take the 3 points. We'll wind some play clock down here. Might even turn on shoe clock here for the next 2 runs. If Pat doesn't score here on this one, he did. Touchdown Talladega. That might do it, but it might not. We'll see what Texas does when they're desperate, which they're about to be. They haven't really showcased much of a deep ball all day, so it's tough to imagine. But I don't think they have much of a choice now. 21-point deficit with 9.5 to go. I would hope so.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and
It's been an up and down day for the defensive line. Surely. We got that matchup we like. Mike over the center. He got double teamed, though. And Owens is looking deep. And, I mean, he's done a good job of that all day. I think the few times he has thrown it away, he's been trying for a deep shot, but made the smart decision to just get rid of it. Empty backfield on 2nd and 10. Just a short one and a missed tackle. It's first down for Texas, and oddly enough, they do not hurry to the line. Just don't miss the next sack. Oh, we will. We definitely will. Oh! That was a big hit from E.D. Reed Jr.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth.
It's anything like his dad, that probably would have been a fumble. Texas is moving the ball on us. Oh my goodness, it's caught. Dude, this quarterback is threading the needle all day long, and we do not have an interception. Something Talladega does way better than our other shot franchise in the Portland Pioneers over in Madden. They're going to run it, and that doesn't go anywhere. Levante Jacobs on the run. In the second half especially, even though the tackle goes to Ed Reed Jr., I guess he must have just been in on it at the very least. Jacobs has been great. Owens looking deep into the end zone. That one is picked off. And we just talked about him, Ed Reed Jr. Texas finally got desperate enough to take a deep shot that they shouldn't have. And now it's 2 clock.
Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And Hugh up the middle. And for what we're trying to do, a 5-yard run is just about perfect there on first down. I love that Hugh is a bigger part of our offense this year, especially in situations like this.
He'll run it again. Not much doing there. He gets into the 26, a gain of 1.
Well, you don't see Hugh have that happen to him very often. Usually he does that to others. There's no safety help at the moment over the top on Gay. Gonna have to throw it. Oh, Evo, what a catch. To the 41, no separation. And Texas gave us that look like it was man coverage again with no help. And then that other corner just breaks off and takes that away. And here's Hugh. Big run. Probably shouldn't have cut that back to the outside. Just secure the first down. Even though fewer yards and less first downs is probably for the best. Hugh into the traffic. He'll pick it up there. We could be running more time off the clock here on this, but I mean we've done enough damage already to the point that I think we're going to be just fine. Pat tried to not only spin but then climb everybody to moderate success for a 6-yard pickup. And here's Pat. Oh, up the middle. What a miserable job by Sam Pancake. And that's 65, who's had a rough day.
Really nice job.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and
Probably a terrible play call here. Well, maybe not. Evo with a spin. He can spin in college football too. One more play. We'll get this to the 2-minute timeout. And I do think this game is still close enough that Texas is going to... Oh, look at Hugh. Oh, look at Hugh. That's the Hugh we know and love. Spot out of 1. Ran through a motherfucker's face. It's what he does.
from the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first
2 minutes to go, so we'll see what Texas wants to do here. Hugh out wide. As soon as we ran out there, there was some pressure. But they do not call any timeouts, which is a little bit of a surprise. Make sure that we got shoot clock on. We do. And we will kneel this one out.
Nothing on the last play. It's I
think you got to credit the Texas defense just a little bit in this one. This is a high-powered offense that we have here at Talladega. And they did hold us to a realistic 35 points. But Talladega will improve to 5-0. We'll see if we take that #1 spot back as we go to 2-0 in the SEC here on our national championship defense.